Shoemaker Guitar Works. How's it going? So I'm here with this R.W. Jameson banjo. Very entry level, but nicely made banjo. I've actually bought and sold a couple R.W. Jameson guitars, and I was pretty impressed with the quality of them for the money. It's got what looks like rosewood. I think it's manufactured rosewood or like Richlight or something like that. But fretboard, mahogany neck, really nice mahogany back and sides. It's got the resonator on it. Just pretty decent piece, but it needs a restringing. So I am going to take the time today and restring these because, you know, we work on everything that has strings here, not just guitars. So what I'm putting on this is a set of light gauge GHS 5-string banjo strings. Banjos can be kind of a bugger to put strings on because you have to put them through the hole and then hook them onto these little hooks on the back side of the bridge. So they can be kind of tricky, or the tailpiece I should say. And then the bridge, this one's been marked on here as to where it goes. The bridge will sit just like that. And so let's check out these strings. GHS usually puts out some really good quality strings. 10, 11, 12, 20, and a 10. So we have all the strings that we need. And I'm not even going to attempt to do a play it video on this because I am not a banjo player. My grandpa taught me a couple chords on a banjo when I was a kid, but he used a different tuning, and it's not pretty when I play banjo. But same with violins, you know, it's not pretty when I play a violin or a mandolin, but I can do it, you know, just for demonstration purposes, I suppose, but I don't like to. The string has a little tick on the end of it where it was bent. I'm going to chop that off so I can get it through the tuner. And just like with a guitar, you want to give yourself enough to, well, first of all, you got to go the right way, but you want to give yourself enough to be able to go over the top with the first. Fold that up out of the way, and then the next windings go just below that and pull up on it slightly to keep them tight. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing here. So we're going to put the E string on there, which I would call the E string, I guess. And I'm going to put the 4th string on there, which is a wound string. That way I can position the bridge where I need it to be. Good tip for you to bend that loop, so when you pull it through, you can just hook it right onto the little hook that's on the back of the tailpiece. And if I'd shut my mouth, I could do it, but I'm trying to talk and do that at the same time. Same thing, give yourself enough string to where you can go at least one wrap over the top. And what that does is that locks in the string we'll do the 2 strings in between there, which is an 11. I do not like how these GHS strings are twisted up. There we go. So again, bend over your little loop and use your finger to get it started on there. Make sure it pulls it all the way underneath. Sometimes you got to use something like a little pin or something to get it up underneath of there all the way. Or just put a little more of a bend to it. That one I didn't bend quite so much. So put a full like 90-degree bend. Like I say, if I'd shut my mouth, I could probably do it better, but I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Not cool. So gotta see, that's why I said banjos can be a real bugger to pain in the butt to string up. Same with mandolins that have the covered tailpiece, because they hook on the same way. Alright, so I've got another plan here. A good old bent needle nose. And there we go. One over. Bend that up out of the way. Put the 12 on there. See, look at this kind of butterfly mess, that the way they wound these things up. Normally GHS strings are not like this. Pull her tight. And then the last final string is the 5th string, and it actually tunes at the 5th fret. And it is the same as the 5th fret note on the high string. And again, it wants to fight. Got her. So these are a little different. They have their own little nut right here on the fretboard. You pull that through. And same thing, you want to give it, doesn't fit in my wrapper. Trying to save on a feller's hands here a little bit. So 1 over, bent out of the way. Stick it in your little nut. Get that string tab out of the way. I can tell you already that this string, or this tuner needs to be tightened, but not with that screwdriver. That's the biggest problem with these tuners, is trying to get them to stay in tune on the 5th string, because they don't use super good quality tuners. That is the worst part of these. These are at least like geared guitar style tuners. This is supposed to be like a gear reduction type, I guess. Tighten that up, put a little tension on the string. Give them all a little stretch. So we'll have to continue stretching the strings, but that's basically how you string a banjo. And I'll have to do a little adjustment here on the intonation as to. All right, thanks for watching, guys.